Hi, today I'm going to be showing you 3 simple exercises that you can do just about anywhere to help with the strengthening and the stability of your core. Now, for your core, the main thing we want to work on is getting a proper alignment, because with that really helps with preventing future or even prior injuries. So when we're doing this, we want to make sure that as we are doing these exercises, we are trying to engage the core by trying to pull in that stomach almost to the back of our spine. So, for example, with these exercises that I'm going to be doing, it's very, very essential that we're working on the strengthening so that we can get that proper alignment. So, the first exercise that we're going to be doing is a plank. Now, a plank is pretty straightforward. What we're going to do is, as we're down in this position, we are having our elbows lined up right underneath our shoulders. And as we are resting in a kneeling position, we want to make sure that as we are getting up, we are engaging that core like how I said. And so with our elbows and shoulders lined up, we're then going to get up and have our back straightened out, almost exactly like a plank. And we are going to try and make sure that neck is straight along with our back. Now, we're going to try and do that for around 40 to a minute, depending on how long you can last. Now, the next exercise is a glute bridge. Now, for the glute bridge, same thing. It is essential that we make sure that as we are doing this exercise, we are trying to pull that stomach into our back, almost as if it's a very hard flex. So we're going to have our athlete on our back, and we're going to try to make sure they bring their heels as close as they can to the butt, not entirely touching, but rough little space right here. And then as we're going to start this exercise, we want to make sure that we are engaging that core like I said, and we are driving with the hips, so that as our hands are on our side and we go up, we're driving with the hips and engaging our core. And so we are going to go down and then just repeat that simple thing. And then if you want, if that gets a little too easy, there's different variations where the legs are more elevated and you're doing the same movement, or you can also have a barbell and having that weight going as you're doing the exercise. Now, the next exercise that we are going to do is a dead bug. Now, this one's a little hard to get started, but it is very good for the core, as it does eventually wear out and tire out your core. So we're going to have our athlete lying on their back, and then we're going to have their legs in this position with our arms straight out. Now, with this, we are going to try and alternate with arms and legs. So if we're moving our left arm back, we're then moving our right foot forward. So we're doing opposites here. So as we're doing this, we're going to alternate, left arm, right leg, bring it back to neutral, right arm, left leg. And so we're just going to keep doing this, and eventually you'll start to feel it in the core. And it's also great that as you're doing this, you try to engage that core to really work on it to get that strength and stability going. And so those are 3 simple exercises that can really help with the strengthening and stability of your core.